I'm joined by Dano O'Toole. Dano, how are you first of all?
Good, all good, man. Feeling good.
Cool. So you're fighting on Extreme Fight Night.
Yeah.
Your pro K1 debut.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I can't wait. Finally.
Finally. The last time I was speaking to you, you said that the Lee Coakley fight would be your last in K1. What changed your mind?
I was going to change over straight away into MMA. Then I got a few messages off people and a lot of support telling me I shouldn't leave K1. And I was kind of coming off a loss. I didn't want to go out like that. So I said I'm going to come back, go pro. Like, I'm not going to let a loss put me back. I'm not going to quit. Like,
I suppose you're only 21 as well. You still have a lot of time to learn and develop in K1 before you turn over.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. I'm young, hungry, ready to go.
Is that still the long-term goal though, to eventually go into MMA?
Definitely, yeah. The long-term goal is hopefully I can balance both even. I'd like to do pro K1 and MMA. Mix it up.
And I was looking at the fight card there. Seems a really good card. You must be looking forward to being on. There's really good fighters on it as well.
It's going to be unreal. Dara Flood, myself. It's going to be big fights on that Extreme Fighting Championship April 8th. Can't wait.
So this is your pro debut. Is that going to change your preparations at all? Your mindset, the fact that this is a pro fight?
Not really. Like for the amateur fights, I've been trying to train like the pros. Like, I'm around getting to see everybody down in SBGi train for fights. Like, I'm well prepared. I know what it takes. It's just another fight. Just without shin pads, same thing.
In terms of your upcoming opponent, I believe you fought him before. Tell me about how that went.
Yeah, his name's Andrei Jentimir. I fought him on the CRC show in Wrights. We went 4 rounds. It was a tough fight. It was for the title as well. I felt like I took it. It went to the judges' hands. So hopefully this time it's not going to be that outcome, yeah. So, but he's a good fighter. He's decent.
Is that going to play in your mindset coming into this one, that the fact that you want to get your revenge in a way? That was your one loss.
Yeah, that was one loss. So like, I'm motivated loads. Like, coming against someone that I get to have redemption against after him beating me, and I felt like I got robbed. I'm buzzing for this. I can't wait. Tell
me about your last fight with Lee Coakley. That was one of the most intense atmospheres I've ever been at. What kind of things did you learn from that fight?
Huge. It was a huge learning curve for me. Like, coming off, that was my first loss that I took, and I learned a lot from it. Like, Lee taught me a lot, and the way the whole thing went, the way it played out and stuff. Like, I learned a lot from it. You'll see in the next fight. There's a lot of improvements that are happening.
Cool. There's also a lot of respect shown towards the end of that fight, despite the intense atmosphere. How important is that to you, to show respect to the opponent, whether you win or lose?
It's the whole sport, isn't it? Respect is the main thing. Like, as we had huge crowds, like, Lee had a big crowd, I have a big crowd. We always bring big crowds. Like, I usually sell like over 80 tickets each fight. So, like, there's always going to be a big crowd there, and that's just the sport, isn't it? In the heat of the moment, stuff happens, but at the end of the day, we respect each other. We go in there and fight each other. It's part of the sport. I
seen on your Instagram there that you were training with Ilyas Boulay down in SBGi. Tell me what that was like, training with someone with such a brilliant record, so much experience.
At Delhi, we done a whole hour seminar, techniques of what they do, the way they train. We got to see the way the Dutch style of kickboxing. Having that talent in the gym, like, you can't ask anymore. It's amazing. He's only 21. The guy has over 150 fights. He's a savage.
You do a bit of coaching yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I coach down in SBGi on Tuesdays at 12. It's a kickboxing class, going to be a beginners. It's a mixture of class, like. But I ended up getting it. I just asked John. I said I was interested in coaching, and then it just kicked off from there. I started taking Martino's class. He went to Thailand, and he asked me to cover his classes, and then I took the class, and I started getting big numbers in, and it just kicked off from there, and I love it now. I really enjoy coaching down there.
I know you're only 21, but I suppose long term, is that something you'd look to do maybe after your fighting career, or for now is that you're just not thinking about that? Or?
Nah, definitely. I always look ahead, plan for the future. It's something that I'm big into. There's a guy down in the gym, King of Kings PT, Simon. He's been coaching me a lot, like learning me how to be a good coach as well in the future, like plan ahead. He's my strength and conditioning coach. But it's something that I'm looking in the future to do, definitely. I want to stay involved in the sport somehow. I don't just want to like fight after I'm done, have nothing to do with it. Like, I would definitely want to stay in. So coaching is a way of staying into the sport.
Cool. And just finally, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to ahead of your upcoming fight?
I'd like to thank my sponsors, the Lads Lounge Barbers, Wincom Engineering and TOS, for supporting me for all my fights. I really appreciate it, lads.
Listen, wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, man.
Fight.